Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Divine Feminine Healers podcast. It is your host, Angelica, intuitive healer and spiritual entrepreneur. On today's episode, I just want to make it really quick and send you with some energy clearing techniques. These are super simple. You can do them in your home. You don't need any fancy products or equipment, just literally what you have in your home to do them. And this is especially for healers because if you are constantly working with other people and other people's energetic fields, it's imperative that you have energy clearing techniques. Otherwise, your own energy is going to get clouded. It's going to be difficult to do readings. You're going to feel heavy and weighed down, all the things. But also, if you just relate to someone as someone who is highly sensitive and easily empathic and very open, you are probably taking on a lot of other people's energies. And it's so important that you stay clear in yours. And there's a lot of reasons for that. So obviously we can go into deep specifics. Everyone has their own specific healing journey of what it may feel like if you are not in alignment with your own energy. But the main signs that I see when you need to do an energy clearing is if you've had a chronic condition for a very long time, if you're cycling through the same heavy emotions like resentment, anger, melancholy, sadness, jealousy, if you're just overall feeling stuck and unable to move forward, like you kind of know what you need to be doing, you need to be eating healthier, working out, but you just can't take that next step forward. And then also holding on to excess weight. This can be physical and energetic. This is telling you that your body needs to clear energy. And it can feel really difficult because if you're trying all these physical things to do it, again, if you're highly sensitive, you need that extra layer of doing the energetic clearing and doing it regularly. Now, I do have to give a disclaimer that no matter how many times you clear your energy, if you don't have strong boundaries, you're just going to allow those darker energies to enter in your field again. So it's imperative that you do know how to set strong boundaries. It's one of the first things that I teach my energy healers in my Reiki 1 and 2 certification program. I teach them the most important thing is that you know what your own energy field feels like. So we do a real deep dive into the chakra system and understanding where their own imbalances are and what it feels like when their energy feels like it's full of light and love and they are in their most authentic self. That's so important. And it's also important to know what you are allowing into your field and what you are not. How are you staying super strong and clear in your boundaries and making sure that you're not taking on things that are not meant for you, that you are remaining in your power. It's so important. So if you've been feeling like you've been saying yes to all of the things and it's difficult for you to say no, it's super imperative that you embark on a journey of learning how to set strong boundaries. This is everything that I teach in my Reiki healing certification program, and as well as teaching you the tools and techniques of how to keep your energy clear, and of course, how to consistently connect to your intuition, because there are so many lovely intuitive gifts that we all have within us, especially if you have a desire to strengthen your psychic gifts, then you are definitely meant to in this lifetime. And there's so many different ways that you can strengthen them. And it's just like a muscle. You just got to practice it over and over again. But something that's really important is being able to constantly clear your energy. So nonetheless, here are 4 energy clearing techniques that I use consistently and have given all of my clients. At the heart of each of these techniques is basically engaging in nature. In Mother Nature, we see that there are 4 main elements: earth, water, fire, and air. And so the more that you can connect with nature in her purest form, then you're able to clear your own energy. And I'm sure you've already experienced this. This is why all of a sudden we take a camping weekend and we're like, why do I feel like my nervous system is completely reset? Or we go take a walk in nature in the middle of our day and we're like, wow, I feel a million times better. It's because you are engaging with nature's elements, and nature is a purifier and the ultimate healer. So here are 4 practices that you can do in your home, and you don't need anything fancy to do them. The first one is connecting with the earth element. So Of course, going on a hike is a great luxury, but if you don't even have that time to go on a hike, simply go outside and put your feet in the grass or the sand, whatever is nearest to you, and visualize any heavy energy that you're feeling in your body, leaving your body out through the soles of your feet and being absorbed into the earth. It's a super powerful one. I like to do this one usually after I fly because we take on so many different energies. Technologically wise, and also just being around so many people. It's a really great one to do. Or if you're just feeling like very anxious and, for lack of better words, ungrounded, it's really good to dig your feet into the earth. Other practices that are equally as effective is gardening, because you're literally putting your fingers into the dirt and you can actually feel and experience any darker energies, heavier emotions that you're feeling being put into the earth's soil and being released from your body. Another practice is engaging with the water element. This is one of my favorites because I'm so connected to the water element. I'm a Scorpio and a Cancer, so I love the water. Every night, I do not go to bed without taking a hot shower or a hot sea salt bath. Both are great purifiers. The sea salt bath is obviously amazing because using Epsom salts helps to really release the negative energy and calm your muscles and relax you even more and bring you back into your body. But nonetheless, just clearing your body with water is amazing. If you live near a local body of water, like a creek or a lake or the ocean, that is also the best purifier as well. And doing that maybe like once or twice a week can be extremely clearing. And if you don't have the time to take a shower, even just rinsing your hands in the sink can be extremely purifying and just to help to release the energy that you may have picked up on from the day. The third technique is invoking the fire element. So one really easy way to do this is just by writing down everything that you're feeling and experiencing that's feeling really heavy and dense. Maybe you're going through something really emotionally, or there are certain beliefs that you keep cycling through that you want to get rid of. Just put everything out on this piece of paper or papers, put it in a bowl and light it on fire, take it outside and watch it burn into ashes. It's extremely healing and powerful. This is one of those ancient practices that humans have been practicing since the millennia. And it can even be powerful if you have a fire pit in your backyard. And if you're wanting to do this as a little ceremony, maybe you get around your best friends and you all share things that you're letting go of, and everyone throws it into the fire, and it's this beautiful witchy experience. The best feeling ever. And there's something so hypnotizing about the fire element. If you watch people around a campfire, you can just see everyone's eyes so mesmerized by the fire because it's so captivating, it's so transformative. And think about that power it has over you, that it can be so meditative, and how clearing it can be to release things into that fire. And the last practice is invoking the air element. So there's a lot of ways you can invoke the air element. The easiest way is breathing techniques. There are so many different breathing techniques that I love guiding my community in via a Kundalini practice. And we do this every full moon, which I love because once a month we like really clear out the mind, body, and spirit with a full deep breathing activity. But if you don't know any fancy breathing techniques, just as simply as inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth and putting a timer on for at least 3 to 5 minutes can be extremely clearing. I do this usually if I'm just in a funk and it's like been a bit and I'm like, I can't get out of this funk. A breathing exercise will make you feel so light in your body and give you so much clarity. Another easy way to invoke the air element is going on a walk, because it's going to require you to breathe a little bit more. And it's going to be really clearing to be out in the cool, fresh air and helping to release your thoughts. I do recommend not listening to anything or even being on the phone if you're doing it for this purpose when you're going on that nature walk, because it's so clearing when you're able just to be with yourself out in nature, getting some fresh air and focusing on your breath. So those are 4 very easy energy clearing techniques. I want to hear how they are for you. If you felt like they really helped to clear your energy and so that you can get back to feeling like your best self, especially if you're a healer, I recommend doing this daily and having a practice around it so that you can stay really clear and crystallize in your own energetic field. Thank you all so much for listening. If you listen to this podcast regularly, please, it would mean the world to me if you commented, rated, and reviewed on Spotify or on Apple. And if you love this episode, please share it with a friend or a family member who you think would love it too. And our next Reiki 1 and 2 certification program is coming up. It's going to be in August. So if you're interested, just send me a DM at Angelica_feminine_healer. It's a virtual training and I'm keeping the group very intimate so that everyone can get one-on-one attention. And if you're interested, just please send me a DM so that I can get you on that list. All right, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.